Hi, and welcome to this video where we will see what actions are and how you can implement it in Zoho CRM for your business. Your business might involve various follow-up actions to be carried out, like sending welcome emails, creating a task for your sales reps, updating the status of a lead once you have contacted them, and so on. These actions can be performed automatically by associating them with various automation rules, such as workflows, blueprints, and approval processes. In most cases, the same action might be part of various automation rules, and so creating a new one every time will be exhausting and time-consuming. Actions in CRM allows you to configure various types of actions in one place and then associate them in the automation rules wherever required. Zoho CRM allows you to configure email notifications, tasks, field updates, webhooks, and functions as actions. Want to create these actions in your CRM account? Let's dive in. Once you've logged into Zoho CRM, go to Setup, Automation, Actions. The Email Notifications tab will be selected by default. Click the Add New Email Notification button to create a new action. In the new email notification page, enter the name and select the module for which you are creating the action. Click Choose Recipients and select the ones who should be notified via email. You can select an email field from the module or choose from groups, roles, roles and subordinates, territories, territories and subterritories, or users from the drop-down list, then click Save. Apart from this, you can also notify anyone else as well by adding their email address here. Click Select Template and choose the required email template. You can also choose the From and Reply To email and click Save. Once the email notification is used in any automation rule, it will be displayed here. You can edit or delete it from here. Let's go back. Here you can see a representation of the number of times the email notifications are triggered in a day. Click More Info to see a detailed analytics on the usage. You can see the module and the workflow rule in which the alert was triggered in majority and the number of alerts that you have used for the day. You can also filter the analytics based on alert, template, module, workflow, approval process, or blueprint. Now that you have created an email notification, let's see how you can create a task. In the Tasks tab, click on the Add Create Task button here. Select the module for which you are creating the task and enter the subject. You can also include field values in the subject by inserting the hashtag symbol. Specify the due date, status, priority, and select the user to whom the task should be assigned. If no user is chosen, then the task will be automatically assigned to the record owner. Select the Notify Assignee checkbox if you want to notify the owner about the task. If you want to remind the owner, you can select the Remind Assignee checkbox and specify when the user should be reminded. Then click Save. Once you start associating this task with an automation rule, they will appear here. You can edit or delete them from here. Let's move on to configuring a field update. Select the Field Updates tab and click on the Add Configure Field Update button. Enter the name and select the module for which you want to configure the field update. Select the field and specify the field value. You can also set an empty value for the field by selecting the Set as Empty checkbox. Then click Save. Once you start associating this field update with an automation rule, they will appear here. You can edit or delete them from here. Now let's move on to creating a webhook. Select the Webhooks tab here. Let's configure a webhook to send an SMS to a contact with the details of the type of magazine that he or she has subscribed to. Click the Plus Configure Webhook. Enter the URL to notify. This is the URL to or from which you are sending or receiving a message. Methods here are the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP, that you choose to transfer the data between the client and the server. The GET method is used for receiving data from the server, while the POST method can be used for sending data to the server. Since we are sending an SMS from the CRM, let's select the POST method. Enter a description for your webhook and select the module from the drop-down list. Let's move on to specifying the parameters of the URL. The URL is similar to a route or an address that should be followed to reach the destination. In this case, the phone number of the contact is the one that you want to send an SMS. Since we are sending an SMS to the contact's phone number, let's make use of the entity parameters. Specify a parameter name here. Let's type to. Select the Contacts module here and the phone field from the drop-down list. Now, let's go ahead and enter the message that you want to send in the user-defined format. Enter the parameter name here, say Message. Enter the message and select the field from the drop-down list to be inserted as a merge field. In the Custom Parameters section, we can define the API key. This key is to authorize the source is valid and is not harmful, thereby adding security. Once all of these are defined, you will see the URL here. This is your complete webhook URL. Now click Save. When this is used in any automation rule, the subscription that is chosen by the contact will be sent via SMS. Let's go back. Here you can see the list of webhooks that you have created, along with the module for which it's created, the URL to be notified, and the custom parameters. The Failures tab displays all of the webhooks that didn't get executed along with the entity in which the error occurred and the reason. Let's now go ahead and create custom functions. Select the Custom Functions tab and click Configure Function. You can choose a predefined function from the gallery or select a function that users in your organization have created, or write a brand new one of your own. Let's go ahead and click Write Your Own here. Enter the function name, the display name, a description, and select the module for which you are creating a custom function. The function name here acts as a unique identifier, and no two functions can have the same function name. The display name can be anything of your choice. Type the function here and click Save and Execute to compile and check if there are any errors. Click Save to save your custom function. Once saved, you can see the list of all the functions that you've created here, and the Failures tab displays the functions that didn't get executed properly, along with the reason. You can click on a function to view the details, such as the module and automation rules in which the function is associated with. Click Edit to make changes to the custom function. Here you can see a graphical representation of the number of times the function has been triggered in a day. Click More Info to see a detailed analytics on the usage. You can see the module and the workflow rule in which the function was triggered in majority. You can also see the number of functions you have used for the day. Thank you for watching this video. For more resources on Zoho CRM, please visit www.zoho.com/crm/resources.